We are going from broke to rich. This is day 5 of turning 100 to a million trading gold. And as the strategy dictates, we have to start from looking in our Asian session for our pendulum. We do have a pendulum forming right here, which would give this as our pivot point. We also have another one forming right here. This one is very clean, very textbook. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be this as our pivot. And we can see that the market is actually right at this level right now. So we're going to go ahead and highlight both of these levels so that you guys can see. And we're going to go ahead and highlight this one also. And we're just going to leave that at the beginning of the London session. Actually, no, that's not the first presentation. That will be the Asian break. So this pendulum gives us this pivot right here. So this is the pendulum that gives us our first pivot, and it's not as clean. I want to show you guys this one because this would be like a bad example. It's a pendulum, yes, and it's a pivot, yes, but you have to choose. You have to be selective with choosing your levels. So we're going to go ahead and remove this one, and we're only going to be working with this level right here. I'm just going to draw that out a little bit further. And the market did trade almost to that level. We do have this little, I guess people would call this a triple top or something. I don't know. However, we have a lot of liquidity being built up at this level right here. So today's Friday, and if you look at the weekly chart, we can see that the market is forming that pendulum structure also, but the pendulum is not yet complete. So we do have to wait for that. And wow, this is just an uptrend right now. Let's go back down to our 2H time frame. Also, looking for that pendulum structure is also forming, however, also incomplete. And so far inside of our London session, we already have our pendulum formed, and we do have our pivot right at this level right here. So let me show you guys something. Normally we want that until 8 o'clock. So on our trade locker, we're going to go ahead and highlight that London pivot. We're going to put our sell limit order, our stop loss. We're going to put it above this one. We have to use really small lot size for this trade. So yeah, let's go. We're at $118 for we are in profit for the week. And I'm also going to be quite possibly using this level also. However, at the end, if we have this trade triggered, then we will use like a stop order to get entered in on this trade right here. Something like this. Okay, so we have our order filled and we are now short gold. Like I was mentioning earlier, what we can also do is we can have our sell stop order placed at the lower end of our Asian session pivot point, and we're going to go ahead and do that. So we are taking some heat on this trade right now. Market is not yet reacting to our entry. It traded up, our order got executed, and the up move pretty much is just continuing right now. So we'll wait and see how it plays out. Actually, looks like we're gonna be getting stopped on this one, and we did use a lower risk than usual on this trade. So I mean, it doesn't really matter if we get stopped out. We're playing the long game. Yeah, so our stop got hit actually. So we're gonna have to remove this one because the idea was that we would trade down to this level, get this order executed also, so that we can remove the risk on our first trade. So now we would be over leveraging actually, because we would be over that $10 per day risk limit if we actually enter into this trade also. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel this one. And like I said, you guys, today being Friday, we're just gonna be chilling for the rest of the day. So at the end of it all, we are up $11 on the account. Tune in for day 6 of going from broke to rich.